Hello YouTube fans, it's your boy Brad here with another video. Today we're going to be looking at two vertical mouse that I've been using for a long time. I do photography, I am a professional photographer, and there's a lot of editing that happens. What I learned years ago is that a regular mouse, a regular flat mouse, was just too tasking in all of the editing that I needed to get done. And I got to looking into a vertical mouse. Now this is the original vertical mouse that I purchased. This is a Deluxe M618 Plus that I purchased off of AliExpress. I've had this mouse for a really long time, probably 8 years or more. And the little wheel over here started to get a little not quite as precise as I needed it to be, so I decided to buy a new mouse. So I'm really not comparing these two. I will kind of show the differences between the two, but the real deal is that if you do a lot of editing, and I use Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom as my editing for my pictures, and I do video editing also in a program called Shotcut, which is a free program that you can download from the internet. And I found that this is so much better than using a mouse and so much quicker and convenient in a lot of ways. I'm going to show you a little bit about how one of these will be advantageous if you're editing pictures in Lightroom versus using a regular click mouse. The difference between these two is not much. Both of these use a dongle. This one, the black one, uses a AA battery. The white one, which I just purchased, has internal lithium battery, which I'm not really crazy about, but that's what it is. I'd rather be able to change battery, because once lithium batteries fail, you are kind of up the creek. Beyond that, on the side here, and you kind of see the differences between the your two buttons here. These are extended out a bit, and this is more of a flat click. I do like this, and maybe because I'm used to this. I like this being extended out, but it's fine. You got your scroll wheel here on both, and you can push and click. This one has another button. I really don't know what this is. I'm going to put that right here once I figure that out. I didn't even pay it much attention. On this side of both of them, you have two buttons, and actually this is on the black one. This is kind of like forward, backwards button, and on the white one, your forward, backwards is actually here. It's a kind of a two-piece rocker button, and you click on the front side, and you click on the back side to go like a page forward or a page back, or back to where you were. And actually, this button here basically takes you out. Say like you have Windows internet open, and you just want to go to your desktop. You hit that button and it just takes you back to your desktop. So this is forward, backwards. This one does have a lot of other features that I will not be using. It has not only the dongle, but it has Bluetooth, and I believe it has Wi-Fi. So you have a multi-function that will work with a multitude of different type of electronics, so that you can use this, and you kind of switch back and forth by using this little button to switch it between the different Bluetooth, the dongle. My big thing, I want to show you real quick how to use this and how advantageous one of these is for editing versus using a regular mouse. Let's go to the screen. Okay guys, I have it kind of set up here on my laptop. First thing first is that when we naturally sit at a table, our hands are usually turned this way. To turn them flat on the table requires you to rotate your elbows kind of out and flatten your hand. So this is, first of all, is the natural position of your hands. If you just kind of sit down or you're sitting on the couch, your hands are turned this way, which lines up with the mouse itself, it being turned this way. Let me get rid of that off the screen. So I have a image here because I don't really have many images on my laptop. I do not edit on my laptop. I edit on my desktop. But I'm going to go over here to the right to the exposure here, and you kind of follow the mouse, and I'm going to click on exposure. Top click. Now I can use my index finger and I can roll the wheel easily. If you see that, you can roll the wheel, but you know, you got to keep it on the line there. Click and roll, and I can adjust the exposure. That's one thing I really like, that it's easy on your wrist. The other thing I think, and I'm going to show you maybe 2 or 3 things here that I think is really great. Say that you're, let's go into the remove tool here. Click on it. Click on it again. And now we have our little circle. You can use, instead of going over here to your right to resize your tool, and you got to click on it and you drag it around. There's no need of doing that. You're on your image. All you got to do is roll your wheel, and you can resize that to whatever size you want it to be on the remove tool. I got it turned down quite a bit here on the on my laptop, so it's moving kind of slow. And that's a big one to do your brush. So like if you're doing a brush thing and you get to where, like right in here between there, you can just scroll it down. You don't have to go over to the, and you can get into here to these little things. I'm not really doing anything here, guys, specific. I'm just kind of showing you that this, using the wheel. And of course you can go into the mouse settings inside the mouse settings on your computer and adjust how quickly or how slowly that these features work. So to me, those are the 2 biggest things, guys. Those are the 2 biggest things for me, is having that upright mouse, comfortable on your arms, comfortable on your wrists, especially when you're doing a lot of editing and you're editing a lot of images, that you can get in here and move, resize your tools. Those are the 2 things. Again, an upright mouse. You see, pick out the one that's most comfortable to you. Either one of these will work, and there's plenty other ones out there, but I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. You guys know what to do. If you like what you see on this channel, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and you guys have a blessed day.